All right. Greetings, salutations, good day, and messy. First off, I want to congratulate Lionel Messi and the Argentinian squad for finally winning the World Cup after so long. Finally, in his final World Cup match, Messi lifts the World Cup. About time. And also, second, welcome to the CorpoCar World Series Season 2 finale. Yes, we're going to crown our own champions. We have an overall champion to crown, as well as champions of each of the 4 agencies that have competed in this series. 3 more rounds left in this 15-round series. For round 13, we'll be racing at Surfers Paradise in Australia. Round 14, we're going to travel to San Jose, California for the last street race of the series. And the championship race will take place down south across the state at Auto Club Speedway in Fontana. Yes, an oval race to end the season for some reason. Anyway, let's have a look at the table of points. Briefly, Kamizuki Naki lost a points lead to Yuri after round 10, but after 2 pretty decent rounds in rounds 11 and 12 for Naki, and 2 poor rounds for Yuri, Kamizuki Naki finds herself back on top of the points, 367.15 ahead of Tsunderia's Amamachi Hanabi. Third is Miyoshi Noshiki. Fourth is Tenma Miami, getting the 101 points at Monterey yesterday. And fifth, of course, is Yuri. And leading production Kawaii in 8th position is Lua Asuka by 6 points over Nene Amano, who won her first race in CorpoCar at Miami Bayfront Park. Alright. Now, these are the names that are within 202 points of each other. All these names are in bold in the points table I have up. The Google spreadsheet, which is also in the description of this stream. And let's have a look at the rest of the standings. These are all drivers that are well outside 202 points. That's 2 race wins and 2 pole positions. So if you fail to score in the next round or any of the next 3 rounds, then you'll be out of overall contention. Bottom of the standings, not Mario Kotofuji after having a nice finish at Monterey. Now she's 1 point ahead of Kamishiro Rita in the bottom dweller standings. Anyway, not much to be said around here. Let's go ahead and open up the racing. Let's open up the live. The stream. The live stream is already up. I'm talking about the racing simulator. There you are. This once again is rFactor 1, and I forgot to mention, this is the last stream on this channel for 2022. We're going to take a few weeks off due to Christmas and the New Year's, and we'll be back for fresh new content in 2023. So let's hope not much bad goes on with this stream as we travel to the Gulf Coast of Australia. The Surfers Paradise Street Circuits in aptly named Surfers Paradise in Queensland, Australia. We're going to use the older layout, the older layout that was used for ChampCar and IndyCar from 1991 to 2008. 2.778 miles, 4.470 kilometers, 20 turns. We're going to be racing 13 laps here. And so we are going to load up the game and have a look at this track, which we visited once for Formula Hollow at the start of I want to say the 5th series. And here we are again for CorpoCar action. 40 cars in a placeholder ready to go. So the other 6 will be absentees. As per usual, 36 drivers qualify for the race. Let's begin qualifying, shall we? This is Hakushka Iori, taking us on a ride across this circuit. Go around and around and around, watch out for the chicanes. Careful about going too fast, because you might unintentionally bump into something. Like here, see? And then the back section, it's long straightaways. You gotta especially watch out for the chicanes on such a high speed. You gotta go left and right. Tight turns there. Now ahead is the silly chicane. That's the downfall of many a Formula Hollow driver. When we raced there with those Hololive members a while back. That's the silly chicane. Watch out for those walls. And then another couple tight turns. Mind your speed. And then after one last turn, it's a sprint to the finish. Surfers paradise when there's no surfers. No surfers, but these drivers are certainly going to make waves here in this round. Let's just see what happens. Does he already qualify for this race, or? Oh, most certainly front row start. And shockingly, Kamizuki Naki misses the cut for Surfer's Paradise. Oh, that's gonna shake things up in the championship. Hinako Lumi misses on qualifying. Naki misses on qualifying. I'm sorry to report that Amiya Aranya is over 202 points behind, so she's the first driver marked as no longer in contention. The unknown drivers that did not show up for qualifying, we won't know until after I put in the points. So Amiya Aranya is the first known driver to no longer be in championship contention. Nagari Sarah, her name is bold, so she's still barely in contention. So we've lost one driver. We've lost one driver trying to win an overall championship. Lumi, Naki, Amiya, and Sarah. And we know that that one driver will stop at pole, Hakushika Iori. No, I mean front row. I meant to say that pole position will belong to Kamisho Rita. Yes, Kamisho Rita, who's the current bottom dweller of the standings, and strangely enough, she'll stop at pole for this race. She'll get a bonus point to her name for pole. Iori will stop front row. Row 2, Iku and Reina. Iku's well outside of the points, so she's very far off should she want to win a second consecutive overall championship. Row 3, Nen and Nia. Next we have Peony, Non, and Shiki. Rie, Kazune, and Shina. Remy, Hanabi, Penko. So Naki's not in this race, but Hanabi will race, starting off 14th. Next is Muryu, Yuri, and Aletta. Isla, Mamie, and Aoi. Menno, Nene, Luto. Irie, Shi, Nessa. Pippa, Sharzu, Oceani. Chikafuji, Lisa. Uzuki Tomoya. And Yura. And finally, I seem to have missed a few names. I think. Yeah, Lisa, Tomoya, and Namiji, and then it's Yura, Pina, and Saba. Okay. We are all good, and look at that, 13 minutes past the start of the stream. We gotta get to the racing. 13 laps for this 13th round here at Surfers Paradise. Oh, the CAPTCHA. We don't have all day for this. CAPTCHA. Oh, there's no saving it. Alright, we'll get the music up and then we'll get set to begin. Here we go. Not a moment sooner, hopefully, as the safety car brings in everyone to warm up their wheels. Rita and Iori, PRISM and FaZe, and PRISM and Kawaii, Tsunderia and PRISM. That's your 3 rows, your top 3 rows, as we will speed things up a bit. Fast forward to here. It's a good place to begin here. Alright, here we go. It's the CorpoCar finale, the first of 3 finale races here. Round 13 to 15. Open wheel racing down under with these minor agency VTubers. Who will make waves at Surfers Paradise? Let's find out. Safety car going up. The Surfers Paradise round is green. Let's do this. Everyone going around the barrier, around this chicane. The wing goes flying off all willy-nilly, as you may have seen. Hakushka Iori makes a good jump as they approach this difficult first turn. Slow down, otherwise you might hurt yourself on the barriers. Now the backstretch. The silly chicane awaits these drivers. First, it's these turns. Now watch out. Here come the silly chicanes. First few drivers make it through okay. Now, how about the others here? They're fine. A little bit messy towards the rear, but looks like everyone made it through okay. First time asking. Now the tire turn onto the front stretch. Iori will have the upper hand after this opening lap. We're through 1:12 to go. Top 3 after lap 1 will be... No, actually... Yeah, Iori, Rita, and Reina. But Rita, just after the start-finish, makes the speedy jump against Iori, and now Reina's son does likewise. And a few cars are in pit lane already. As these cars make their way around. Nessa, Shiki, Airi, Aletta Sky, Hanabi, Saba, and Yura are in pit lane. Not too good for for 2 points leaders in Shiki and Hanabi. As we'll see how things fare for these drivers the second time they approach the dreaded silly chicane. These drivers made it through alright. So do these drivers. Them likewise. Yep. And so do these. And the sun is just behind Rita. As we make their way to the main grandstand. Look how fast Reina is approaching Rita. Around the wall. And a couple left-hand turns. Oh my, that is dramatic. Oh, that was unnecessary by Iori. So now Reina and Rita are a bit wounded. Reina's got the worst of it. Hoshikori Iku goes up to second. Iori onto P1. With that crazy spearing move. With these cars pushing into each other. Do we have any casualties early on? Not that I can tell. As cars go around and around. Sharzu's alright, so's Ina and Hanabi, and I guess these cars are fine. And looks like Iori will have to pit. Iku's staying out. And Reina, likewise, will stop to take a breather. If you're following along closely with this channel, you should know that Hoshikori Iku won the Season 1 CorpoCar Overall Championship despite not winning a single race. She was aided by quite a bunch of second-place finishes to her name. So, Iku's actually gunning for her first ever CorpoCar win. Though it's considered too early to call at this point. We've only made it through, like, 3 laps. This is lap 4. Survey men chasing after Iku. Then the Season 1 Tsunderia champion against the Season 1 overall champion. So Gold Star against Silver Star. And look who's right over here in third. She really wants to avoid finishing dead last overall. And here she is third, right behind Iku and Nen. Nen with the pass! Goes into the lead. Suginen getting into some late season action. Look how close these three are. Heading around that turn. We're seeing all 36 cars still in, despite Chisaka Airi being one lap behind. There's to the silly chicane. No problem at all for these drivers. Ah, Peony has no wings. Oh, that is just nuts. Cars bumping and bumping and bumping. Several cars without rear wings. Wow, from a front row to 26th for Iori, and she might be even worse off because she has no rear wing. Then still in the lead, followed by Iku and Miryu, still. Let's see. Let's see, who do I look into? Where's Kamishiro Rita? Oh, she's around here. Doing fine at 5th from a pole start. Men's lead 1.807 over new second placer Miryu Kotofuji, apparently making a pass a few turns ago against Iku. Wow, Miryu starting to learn how to drive. Very good for the Kawaii member. Getting along quite well in the top 3. Iku with an overtake to regain P2 from Miryu. Race will be official after this lap is done. Men's lead extends to 3.352 seconds. No one retired from the race yet. Well, of course, when we raced here on FH, there were a lot of early race retirements, probably due to the tires not having a good grip on their cars as compared to the more grippy tires of these relatively slower CorpoCars. Here's Ermi at 4 and Tsunderia just behind. And the race is official now, because we're over the halfway point in full laps completed. 6 to go. And we've already lost a driver. That is the pole sitter. That's Tsunderia. And with that, she's out of championship contention. Tsunderia is out. Tsunderia is out of the championship, I'm sorry to report. She'll get the 1 point per pole for this round, and that's it. She's out of overall championship contention. Tsunderia staying out despite no front nor rear wings. Same for NASA, strangely enough. Sun, who started off quite big at the very start of the race, abruptly finds herself upside down for a brief moment. Unfortunately, she's currently well out of the points. There's that wheel. That's probably where Tsunderia crashed out. And leads still. Right now it's a battle for a second between Mario and Iku. Then still leading the way, one of 3 males in this CorpoCar roster. All in the same Tsunderia generation. His generation's been struggling throughout this season. We've already seen Amiya Aranya fail to qualify for this race and thus be eliminated from championship contention. Then just tried to restore dignity for his gen mates with a nice big lead here, coming down to the last 4 laps. Still a close battle for second. That's just how it is. Right now it's not much a battle for the lead, but a battle for second between these two still. Still just one driver lost. And its lead extends 5.182 seconds. Season 1 Tsunderia champion making a move here. Able to handle the silly chicane with ease. Look at that. Now Mario's well ahead of Iku. Oh man! Look at that! Iku lost both her wings. That's certainly going to take her out of the running for the race. Next driver down is Romelia Nefis. Iku is basically given up now. 3 to go. Race still led by Nen, whose lead now extends to 9.022 seconds. Then Muryu, Remy. And his race lead is still a bit too big. Car's lost! Yuri goes down! That is 3 consecutive disappointing results for Yuri, who briefly held the overall championship lead at one point. Nen messes up after the silly chicane. Unfortunate for the reigning Tsunderia champion. This late in the race. He is going to stay out, strangely enough, because his lead is still relatively large. How large, you might ask? 8.181, but we may have to pit with 1 lap to go. Of course, the rFactor AI is making him stay out, despite no front nor rear wings. And we lost any more drivers besides, multiple. Luto, Yuri, Tsunderia. Tsunderia is out of championship contention now. And Luto is also a goner. And Sergey Nen will pit. So it's going to be Muryu Kotofuji meeting the white flag. Final lap here at Surfers Paradise. Muryu Kotofuji, for a long time, sat at the bottom of the standings. But now she's trying to make a real statement here. She got herself a nice 6th place finish at Monterey yesterday, and now she has a big advantage here at Surfers Paradise. Certainly not quite a lock for the overall championship. Certainly might be out of the overall championship after this round nonetheless, but still a win for Muryu. A nice consolation win, provided she survives the rest of the way through. Muryu, Romelia, and Rie are your top 3. Muryu handles his turn, which Nen couldn't handle. And here she is going around the last couple turns, one more turn, and that should be it. Now, out of nowhere, Ramelia Nephis makes the pass, and what a last-second pass she makes. Got too caught up with Muryu getting out of the what do you call it, the bottom of the standings. Instead, it's Ramelia Nephis who takes the W at Surfer's Paradise. So many things surprising me currently. Ramelia Nephis is a race winner in CorpoCar for the first time. She got a surprise podium at Motegi like a week or so ago, and out of nowhere she comes away to finish with the race win. Like, where did she even start in this race? 13th! Wow, the driver who starts 13th in the 13-lap race in round 13 wins the damn race. So it's up for Ramelia Nephis, Mario Kotafuji, and Himamiya Rie. Well, despite not winning, Murray did get her first podium. So GG, Murray, you still did good. Good job. Okay, that's this race over and out. Alright, so I'm gonna mark down the top three. Let's see. So strangely enough for Rie, that's a second consecutive third place finish. That's the third instance this season in which a driver got consecutive third place finishes. What are the odds of that? So, Ramelia Nephis is a CorpoCar race winner. Congrats to her, Muryu. Despite not winning, still gets her best finish yet. And is certainly not going to finish bottom of the standings after that fine result. Rie, another podium for her, another third place finish. As we mark down the points, Remy, Muryu, Rie, Mayumi, Shiki, Yura, Kazune, Lisa, Nen, Namiji, Peony, Ayla, Iku, Shina, Oceane, Aoi, Iori, Hanabi, Mano, Sava, Aletta, Pina, Nene, Pippa, Benko, Shi, Nessa, and Tomoya, and Sharzu and Diary. Well, after all that, Reina's son ended up failing to score. From a start of fourth all the way to no points. Also, very unfortunate for Yuri. Another no score performance. 2 points in the last 3 rounds. Man, Fury Yuri suddenly jobbing late in the series. As we lock in the points. That's 36 drivers, and Kamasho Rita, there she is. We'll get to 1 point for pole starts. And we have a new championship leader, Tenma Miami. 4th place at Surface Paradise, holding a 2-point advantage over Miyoshino Shiki. Words are hard. Miyoshino Shiki. So, Tenma Miami, 395. Leads overall, leads Space Connect Championship. Miyoshino Shiki, 393. 2nd place overall, leads Prism. Ricardo Yura, 3rd. 3rd overall. 374, 21 points behind Tenma Miami. 4th, Amamachi Hanabi. 4th overall, 368 points. Leads Tsunderia Championship. And 5th is Kamazuki Naki. Kamazuki Naki drops down from the lead to 5th overall. And consequently drops down to 3rd in the PRISM Project Championship. By the by, leading the Production Kawaii Championship, Nana Amano. Nana Amano. Not Pipkin Pippa, Nana Amano. He's currently 10th overall with 280 points. And we're going to have to eliminate a whole mess of drivers from championship contention. Some names that were marked off as bold have been eliminated from championship contention. So we've cut down to less than half of the field still alive in the championship, in the overall championship. And Kamasho Rita is now the new clear bottom dweller with 71 points, 20 behind Fujikura Iruka, who's at 91 points. Alright, we're done at Surface Paradise. Remeli Nefis, congratulations, first CorpoCar win. Alright, we travel to California, or we travel to Northern California, the Silicon Valley, for the penultimate round of the series and the last non-oval race. We're going to be racing at the unofficially named Redback Raceway. It's a rather short, tight circuit, 1.42 miles, 7 turns. This is going to be a 21 lap race. 21. 1.42 miles, 7 turns, and a whole lot of walls and a very tight hairpin turn at the start. You may have seen how it is in IndyCar. We'll see how it is for the CorpoCars. Let's see. Who's outside 101 points? Ooh, a whole lot of names. Let's see. These are the drivers that are within 101 points of each other. In fact, they're all within 75 points of each other. That's Tenma Miami, Miyoshino Shiki, Rikudo Yura, Amamachi Hanabi, Kamazuki Naki, Furi Yuri, Komachi Penko, Himamiya Rie, and Vermilion Nephis. And the next driver down after Remy is Nene Amano, who's 115 behind Mamie. And before I blabber along further, squeal like the pig I am, Wheel of the Circuits! Don't mind that it says 23 pit stalls, 30 grid. This track is barely able to hold the starting grid of 36 drivers. We were going to do 40 car fields for CorpoCar this season, but we can only fit like 36 because of the Cleveland circuit only being able to fit like 36 something or 38, and of course this San Jose street circuit only able to fit 36 drivers at the start. So we start off with the long straightaway, and you mind your speed because there's a hairpin turn in the way. Go too far and you'll meet tire barriers. Anyway, you go around, you take a left-hand turn. Turn right. A slight turn, and then watch your speed. Don't go too fast, otherwise you'll meet those tire barriers. That's the second obstacle before this route. And then one more turn, and you meet the grandstand. Reach start finish. Now let's see who will qualify for this race. Not Panko, sadly. Panko is out, despite being in the out of this race, despite being in the top 7. So Sheena is out of championship contention. Anon is already out of a championship contention now, so we've lost Sheena, we've lost Anon. Lisa was already out of championship contention anyway. And Panko is still in it, but needs help badly. Still in it for the time being, but might need lots of help in the championship race at Fontana. So, nerds to these 4. As Hanabi enters this race, Kamazuki Naki makes the field at 27th. At pole, we have Shisui Michiru. There's a name that we haven't touched upon much. Shisui Michiru will start off alongside Nagare Sarah, who's still looking for her first podium finish. Rikudo Yara will start 3rd. Luaska 4th. Next is Leah. And then Menno. Mayumi, Nasa, and Irie. Shi, Aletta, and Shrazu. Kaneko Lumi, Hoshifuri Iku, Ramilia Nephis. Muri, Yuritsa, and Yuri. Oceani, Arena, and Luto. Kazune, Iori, and Nene. Nami, Rie, and Neki. Aoi, Sava, and Burin. Pippa, Nen, Peony. And finally, Shiki, Pina, and Hanabi. And everyone is in. 21 laps for the penultimate round here at San Jose. Put down the capture and the music, and then we'll be set to go. Alright, let's bring in the music, and then we will proceed. Here we go. Alright, welcome to San Jose. Round 14. Now, unlike in the real-life ChampCar, which used standing starts for these races, we're using a rolling starts. That's how we do things here in CorpoCar. Rolling starts, not standing starts. Fast forward a bit. We'll start off here, I think. Now see if the safety car could actually enter pit lane correctly. In the IndyCar race, the safety car did enter correctly. Now let's see if the safety car could do likewise here. And safety car does enter correctly, and we are green. Let's race here at San Jose. Green flag is already up for round 14. Good start by Nagara-Serra, but this opening hairpin turn could make it or break it for multiple drivers here. Let's see how these drivers handle things here. Oh, too fast, too quickly, and Lua Asuka, I'm afraid, has lost it. Murray Kotofuji also out. Sharzu also failing. That's 3 Kawaii members already out in this hairpin turn. Amamashi Hanami having trouble at the start. Murray Sharzu and Lua all out already. Nagara-Serra, despite being without a rear wing, is staying out. She'll have the lead after this opening lap. And what a ridiculous opening lap that was. Certainly many cars are going to be in pit lane. For Sarah, not quite yet. Sarah, Yura, Leah. No. Yeah, Leah. Your top 3. Sarah, Yura, and Leah. Gotta watch out for that car, and that car is gone. That car has teleport to pit lane. Oh, you hate to see it. 3 Kawaii members out already, and Peony's already in pit lane. Lua Sharzu and Muryu. No score for either. Yura will have the lead as Sarah will indeed pit. Well, it is a lapped car. Leah's second and NASA's third. So it's a PRISM member and 2 Phase Connect members in the top 3. This is a short track. Everything can go by in the blink of an eye. Looks like Aletta Sky made a mistake. And we have a mess here. We have an oh no moment here in CorpoCar as multiple cars get into a bit of a clusterfuck. Yeah, that's Aui's race right there, without success. And multiple cars are need to pass through somehow. Come on! Rinko Shelia for nice lead. Oh. What has life done to you, Hakushika Iori? You're second and NASA's third. So Iori's down and whoopsie doodles. Leah has to pit. You're staying out. NASA's popping in. Amelia Nefis is staying out. The surprise winner at Circus Paradise. Find yourself P2. Hinako Lumi is just behind in third. And then fourth is Nana Amano. Fifth is Sava Safari. Yura is without a rear wing, so she may have to pit after this lap. Well, they took out Aui's car already, as Yura does enter pit. And Ramelia Nefis. Today might be her day. Currently 9th overall. Gotta watch out for Lumi, though, especially at this high speed. Cars close to each other. See, I told you something like this would happen. Miraculously, Remy escapes unscathed. Lumi got the full burst of damage after that's running into, and Nena Amano is lucky enough to only lose her front wing. Sava's car still intact. Furieri's car, likewise, still intact. So we'll be through 6 laps now as Lumi enters pit lane. Ramelia Nefis, and not Nena Amano. Instead, Sava Safari's marked second, Furieri's third. As we see a couple cars stuck. Oh, another Kawaii member out of it. Poor luck for the Kawaii teammates driving in this race. So far, the best hope for Kawaii is this colorful Gen 3 Kawaii member. I think she's in Gen 3 as far as I am concerned. But she's a distant second behind Remy. 7.279 is the lead for Remy. She's looking to score consecutive race wins. Oh, but Sava's slowing down. Instead, his Pipkin Pippa moves up to third for Yuri's second, but gotta watch out for the high-speed action close to the hairpin. Let's see how it is. Wow, nothing happens here. And the wreckage past the hairpin turn has already been cleared up. So well, Shady will finish 30th for 1 point, but I'm afraid that's it. No score as Amamachi Hanabi finds herself stuck and unable to get out. And what a damn shame, as she's supposed to be one of the points leaders. Yuri up to second. Be very careful there. Remy's good. We're through how many laps now? 8. This is lap 9. Well, tight battle between Sava and Yuri, but Yuri peels away. Looking to restore dignity as one of the drivers in the top 10 after 3 consecutive disappointing results. No points at Lausitz, 2 points at Monterey, no points at Surfers. Things are looking okay for Yuri. Remember the times on the left-hand ticker are, unofficial. As Yuri fucks up. Yuri, you were doing so well previously, and now you get yourself into another pickle. Well, you're lucky enough to lose just two grid positions. So Remy, Sava, and apparently Shiicho is third. 10 to go. Race will be official after this next lap. Oh, unfortunately, Miyoshinoshiki's race ends up as a dud. Many such cases. Well, it's well over 15 seconds since Shiki's accident, so we won't be able to see what happened to her. Anywho, here's Remy. Doing pretty darn good. Just softest of touches in the tie barrier. This race is official. Through 11. Remy has a 12-second lead over Sava Safari. And don't even get me started on how far back Shiicho is behind her agency mate in Sava. Oh, Emilian Epis having a big day here. We're well over 6 drivers out of the race already. So next few drivers crashing will come away with some consolation points. Oh, there's another loose wheel. And we have reached a traffic jam. We have a hurt car, and I can't tell what car that's hurt. Looks like it's Pipkin Pippa who has lost a wheel. And yeah, Pippa is done for this race. Wow! Remy's car remains intact, but she has lost her lead to Saba Safari. And sadly, Shia Cho is having to pit. Leah is staying out. She is going to be 4th, I guess. Saba Safari, your new leader after that hiccup by Remy, who couldn't get quite past that stranded Pipkin Pippa car. For Remy, should she want to get consecutive race wins, she'll have to go around a couple cars and NASA. Oh, dangerous right there. Oh, it's another mess. And Saba has to pit. That means Romelian Epis will regain the lead. Pippa's car is still stuck. Come on, we have a race to go around. Seven to go. We're through 2/3 of this race already. Remy's lead is ginormous, notwithstanding the obstacle befalling Pipkin Pippa. And Hanabi still isn't DNF. Still stuck out there, but most likely he'll not score. Lost connection momentarily. Sorry about that. We've got a race to finish. Luckily, I do have a local recording, so in case there's something lost due to bad connection, I can just re-upload the moment on hand. And I could just focus away from the game window, the rFactor game window, and the game would be paused right there. Anyway, Romelian Epis leads, but has got to watch out for these cars around this hairpin turn. Leah is 10 seconds behind, and Namiji Frisia is a couple seconds behind Leah. Multiple accidents on tap, and 7 cars within the lead lap, including, interestingly enough, Nana Amano. Oh, a mess! A mess! A mess around that corner, but luckily Remy steered clear of it. This is a tight straight race of attrition. Racing 36 cars on a 1.42 mile street circuit. Not too easy. Oh, watch out, Remy! Oh, too fast! Too fast. Oh, and she's without a front wing. Oh, too risky, too late in this race. And she's without a front wing. Oh, that's certainly not going to help matters out for her. As we see Pendant Pina's car get stranded. And Remy, I'm afraid, will have to pit. She was doing so well in that race, and now she had to let it all go. So, Rinko Ashelia jumps to the lead. Namichi Frisia is just behind Leah. Couldn't quite get into that overtake attempt. Saba Safari is a distant third. Remy's now out. Back to fourth. Back down to fourth she goes. Nami makes a jump! And what a jump she makes against Leah before the last turn. How did Pendant Pina's car get all the way over there? And we have a new race leader, Namichi Frisia, as she reaches a whole mess of cars that are stuck. And they both squander their lead. Saba Safari back up into P1 with 2 to go. Less than 2 to go. I forgot to mention the overall points leader after this race will get the advantage of getting to race at Fontana in the championship round. And also, the overall champion of this season will get a $5 super chat. I'll give that VTuber a $5 super chat as the grand prize. As Saba Safari unwantingly enters pit. Rinko Ashelia taking the lead with 1 to go. Final lap. This time she correctly goes around the obstacle. And Ramilia Nefis is a distant second behind Leah. Ah, are you kidding me, man? Oh, what a mess this is. Last couple turns for Rinko Ashelia. On to the last turn. And that will do it. Rinko Ashelia is your winner at San Jose. That is her second CorpoCar win. The battle for second will be taken by Ramilia Nefis, a second consecutive podium. Would have been consecutive race wins, but attrition had to get into the way of things. Saba Safari gets on the podium. That's her first podium finish for her. And for Shelly, congratulations. Pretty nice race win, although she's going to be like 94 behind whomever, I don't know. We'll see how it is with the points. Well, at the start of the round, she was 194 behind Tenma Miami. So, yeah. At best, this round would be a consolation win for Leah. Menno's basically done. Likewise, Kamazuki Naki. Only 4 cars finished all 21 laps. The top 3 and Iku. So we're going to call it here. Let's look at the points. So your top 3 are Rinko Shelia, Vermilion Nefis, and Sava Safari. And we're going to determine our overall championship contenders after I finish it, after I lock in the points. Medal counts updated. Leah, that's her second CorpoCar win after Homestead Miami in Season 1. There are 2 podiums in her name, both wins. Remy, another nice podium. She now has 3. She now has 3 this series, each of a different color. And Saba, that's her first podium, with 1 race to go. So, put in the points here. Leah, Remy, and Saba, Iku, Aletta, Nene, Yuri, Airi, Michiru, Luto, Namiji, Rie, Purin, Lumi, Nasa Shi, Peony Kazune, Naki Arena, Yura Sarah, Rita in Miami, Miami 24th, my goodness, Menno and Nen, and the rest of the point scores are Pina and Pippa, and Shiki and Oceani. Ooh, no points for Amamachi Hanabi nor Murray Kotofuji. Also not scoring, Iori Aoi, Lua Sharzu. Gotta find the points file. There you are. And whoop, there you are. And that's 36 drivers, and And who was pole for this race? That was Rita.
I found this on the web.
So, come on, Siri. There's no need. There's no need to do that. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. I need to give Shisui Michiru a bonus point. Shisui Michiru. And there's how it is right now. So we are down to 11 drivers for the championship. And they are in points order. Tenma Miami, Ramelia Nefis, Miyoshi Noshiki, Ricardo Yura, Furi Yeri, Kamazuki Naki, Amamachi Hanabi, Himamiya Rie, Komachi Panko, Nene Amano, and Rinko Ashelia. Hanabi is almost a lock to win the Tsunderia Championship as what's 126 minus 34? She's that many points ahead of Inukai Puren. So Hanabi almost a lock for the championship in Tsunderia, at least. Rinko Ashelia, with her win, she is exactly 101 points behind Tenma Miami. So Remy and Shiki are both on 395, so they'll need 23rd or better. Or 22nd plus pole. Ricardo Yura is 18 behind. So '17th or pole. 17th and pole. Or 16th. Or 16th. Yuri is 20 behind, so 16th and pole, or 15th. Naki would need 15th. 15th or better. Hanabi is 34 behind, so 9th and pole would work for Hanabi, otherwise 8th or better. Rie is 48 behind, so needs 4th or better. Penko 68 behind, so needs 2nd or better. And Amano needs to win. And Ashelia needs a win and a pole position Yeah, Leah needs a win and pole position to win a win from pole position to have a chance to win the overall championship. So, winning pole. Okay, I did enough math. I'm pretty sure my math that I may have made a mistake or three, but these are how it's going to be here. Someone check the spreadsheet to see what I may have missed, but these are how it is in the points as we move on to the championship race. Okay. So Tenma Miami leads overall and face connects. Yoshinoshiki, second overall, leads the PRISM Project Championship. Amamachi Hanabi is almost a lock for Tsunderia Championship, P7 overall. And then Amano leads the Kawaii Championship and is 10th overall. Championship race. We're gonna be racing. Oh, you know what? Can't we race at night? There's a night setting. Yeah, I want to see if we can go ahead and race at night, like around 8 p.m. or something, just so that we have a nighttime setting. Yeah, this is only a test. This is only a test. I want to, yeah. Can we race at night with these cars? Or is that not an option? Not productive. Yeah, there's no nighttime setting for these cars, even though the track has a nighttime setting. So alas, we're gonna have to race in the daytime for this final race. So back to 12 p.m. This is a championship race, which will be run over 35 laps. And let's let the entire field show up. Just so that we have a better idea on who doesn't qualify for the race. So no absentees here. It's an all or nothing battle for the championship. We're gonna load a circuit. This is a D-shaped oval. This is the Auto Club Speedway, which will soon be a short track. Half-mile short track, but we're going to race on the banked 2-mile oval, super speedway oval. 14-degree turns, front stretch 11 degrees, back stretch 3 degrees. And we're going to go ahead and load. Auto Club Speedway. The site for the championship race in the CorpoCar Season 2. Look, everyone's in it. All 46 members of the group. Remember, the overall champion will get a super chat of $5. That's right, a $5 super chat. Which I hope to pay if they're streaming live and they're not streaming Minecraft or another first-person view game that I can't watch because my motion sickness. Anyway, Speedway kits, unlike the default road course configuration. Now I'm taking us on a lap around this circuit. I'll turn left from here on out. A true test of speed to determine the overall champion and I guess champions of the other series. That's basically it. Let's see who will qualify for this race. We need 36 drivers. Remember, 10 Miami must qualify for this race. And we have names up. We have over 36 times in. And non misses out in qualifying. So these do not qualify. These drivers do not qualify. Shisui, Michiru. Michiru misses out in the cut. Lua, I'm afraid, does not make the cut. Oceane also misses out. Kamizuki Naki. She's out of championship contention. What a shame. She won't win the championship. And then placeholder Hoshifuri Iku. That's it for her. Well, she was outgoing anyway. Panko's out. Nagari Sarah misses the cut. Makina Arena, Non and Amiya. So we've lost two names. Naki, who has led for much of the championship, unfortunately will not win a title. Michiru, Lua, Oceane, Naki, Iku, Panko, Sarah, Arena, Anon, Non, and Amiya. And what a shame for Amiya Aranya. Did not race in the last 5 rounds. Here we have the pole sitter for this race, Tokimori Aoi. Starting alongside Aletta Sky. Nana Amano will start off P3. Needs to win. Actually, Leah is out of contention because she needed a pole. She needed a pole anyway. So Leah cannot win overall. Though she will race. Ricardo Yoro will start 4th. As one of the championship contenders. Chisaka Airi 5th. Pippa 6th. Next is Hanabi. Buren and Leah. Nia, Lumia, and Kazune. Nia and Peony, Nia and Lumi, excuse me. And next is Kazune, Namiji, Frisia, and Arakaluto. Pina, Iori, and Shiki. Remy, Saba, and Sheena. Uruka, Yuri, and Nen. Nessa, Lisa, and Icho. Shiicho, that is. Rena, Sharzu, and Rie. Uzuki Tomoya, Ibuki Meno, and Kamishiro Rita. Tenma Miami starting off 34th. That's not good. And next, Muryu and Isla. And that's the grid. That's the grid. 35 laps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Everything looks good. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is a championship race at California Speedway, now Auto Club Speedway in Fontana. 35 laps. Championship on the line for 8 drivers. Nen Amano needs to win to have a chance for the championship. Ria needs to finish 4th. Hanabi needs 8th or better. Hanabi needs 8th or better. And then Yura 16th, Yuri 15th, Shiki, I guess 23rd each for Shiki and Remy, and Remy just needs to hold everyone off somehow. Alright, sorry to keep you waiting, lads. We're gonna let everyone know. Alright, and the music will go up and we shall proceed. So we are going to be off and rolling. Auto Club Speedway. Packed crowd on hand. 2-mile D-shaped oval. Took by Aoi and the last guy are front row. Nen Amano needs to win for a chance at the championship. Pending other results on hand. Who is going to win the overall championship? Everyone's slowly making their way out. Right, I need to clear out a couple names. Enko is out. And get rid of her name in bold, and Kazuki Naki, get rid of her name as well. Alright. Full pace lap. Going around turns 3 and 4. Safety car will pull in, and we should be set to go final round of 15 in CorpoCar World Series Season 2. Aoi and Leskai, your front row. Here we go. Championship race is underway. Very good start by Tokimori Aoi. Everyone making their way around onto the first turn. The first couple turns, I should say. It's a fast, high-speed race. Nana Amano makes the jump to second. Aoi is leading. And at the line, it's Aoi, Nene, and Aletta Sky. Aletta Sky on the inside, making the jump, goes into the lead. Gotta keep an eye on the championship contenders. Oh, Nene drops down to 5th. Hanabi's 4th. 8th or better would work for her. Yura needs 16th or better, I guess. Yuri is well outside. Tell Miami, 25th. We're through 2. Irie goes up into the lead. Oh, 5th not doing for Nene Amano. And Pippa a close second behind Irie. Irie, Pippa, and Aletta, your top 3. 2 Face Connect members and a Kawaii member. Aoi passes Aletta. All 36 cars are still in it. There's some locking of wheels and a loss of a front wing, but everyone's still driving fast. Chisaka Irie leading here. Yura has the upper hand. She goes up into... well, remains 6th. Because Lumi passes by. Nana drops to 7th. Amachi Hanabi is stuck at 8th. It was very good at P6. Pippa takes the lead. We're through 5. Tomoya exits pit lane. Down 1 lap. Mamie struggling in 29th. And she's well outside the points now. But still is early on. Leah already out of the championship contention as she is. Not too good for Ria. It's 18th. Shiki is 6th now. From way down in 23rd, from needing 23rd or better. Here's doing quite fine, but in 8th. How far behind is Amano? 6th. Pippa's lead is 0.283. This guy is 2nd. Lumi's 3rd. Passes Aletta to go up to P2. But she's not done yet. Might she battle for the win or something? Nothing doing. Irie and Sky both pass her by. Pippa still leads. Irie 2nd. Aletta Sky 3rd. Irie passes Pippa to regain the lead. you're still in contention, I suppose. Hanabi outside. Ramelia is outside of her target. Shiki is within her target. Yours losing ground a bit, but she's still within target. We're through 10, 25 to go. As I'm seeing bitrate issues on my live streaming module on my other computer. Tenma Miami is outside of the points. At 33rd, not too good for her. An all-phase Cadet top 3, Irie, Pippa, and Iori. Peony jumps to P3. Not looking too good for Nena Amano. Nena Amano Norie. Shiki's well within target. Remy is still well outside the target. Oh, bad luck for Tenma Miami, 35th. Irie's lead is 1.927. Going over 190 miles per hour. Pippa drops back. And back she goes. Nena Amano seriously needs tons and tons of help. So at the upper hand, I believe, is Miyoshino Shiki. Who might win the championship despite not winning a single race. Much like Hoshifuri Iku in the first series. In the first season. She's doing pretty damn well in 11th. Furiyuri is in targets in 15th. Oh, Rikado is outside of the targets. Rie, not even close. Don't even get me started on Remy. Oh, Tenma Miami. Still 35th. We're through 15. Here comes Kaneko Lumi. Can she go the speed of light? Well, not certainly with these cars, but can she metaphorically go the speed of light on these slightly slower than Indy cars, CorpoCars? Irie, Lumi, Peony, still your top 3. Oh, look at these cars threatening. They're suddenly joining the party. Nena Amano nowhere even near championship contention. Shiki's still doing fine at 14th. Unfortunately for Furrier, she's outside of where she's supposed to be. Ditto Riccadoriera. Hanabi is not in targets. Apparently the only driver in target currently is, I want to say Miyoshino Shiki. Saba Safari jumps to P2. Still a bit of a distance behind Chisaka Airi, who has led, I guess, much of the race. Yuri still needs help and badly. I'm scanning all around to make sure I got my maths right. Yoshinoshiki improves a couple spots. Might this be the championship for Shiki? She's only got 14 laps to make her mark. Isla Coleman is now P2. Saba still in the top 3. Oh, almost caught up to her senpai in Kawaii. 2, 3, 4, all Kawaii. And Hanabi still remains outside of her target. Miyoshino Shiki, my goodness. About to pass Hanabi somehow. Nana Amano moves up to 4th, but the problem is how far ahead Miyoshino Shiki is. Obviously, it's still 2.503. Everyone's still in it, but Tenma Miami struggling well outside the points still. 11 to go. Nana Amano moves up to 3rd. Amamachi Hanabi needs a bit of a push to get into the top 8. Notwithstanding Miyoshino Shiki well ahead of the target she needs to get into. Whoa, careful! Oh, it's a mess around here. And a few more cars go ahead of Hanabi. Yuri! All the way up to 7th! Well, I don't know how it'll be. We're less than 9 to go. We're down to 9 laps. Isla Coleman has jumped to the lead against Irie. But Irie finds the inside and wants to retake the lead. Look at Nana Amano trying to overcome her fear of racing on ovals. She's racing on a super speedway match and she's 3rd. Not quite where she needs to be, but still to be up that high. That's a major accomplishment for her. How far she's grown to be racing on super speedways. Hanabi's up to 6th, but Furiyuri is 7th. Shiki lost a few spots, but is still within target. So about 3 drivers are within striking distance. Euro's behind by a few spots. Miami is nowhere to be found. It's hard to figure out who's leading in the championship contentions. Nen is way too far behind. And she might be passed by Unifiper in 6 to go. It's a battle for the win between Isla and Irie, unless someone else wants to join in on the picture. No one's joining on the picture. Nothing to be done for Tenma Miami. I don't think she's going to win the championship, because some drivers are above their target. Isla Coleman leads with 5 to go. I'm on 3rd, but nothing doing. Nothing doing for Rin or Nene. Oh, look at that. Top 8 spots occupied. Miyoshino Shiki back again with the upper hand, but Furiyuri jumps ahead. I don't know. Might need something better than 13th. Oh, 4 wide around that zone. 4 to go. Isla passes Irie. It's hard to... Yeah. We'll have to figure things out in points. And now Isla speeds away from Irie. Isla Coleman. Oh, it's all happening, and I don't even know what's going on here. 3 to go. Yuri's well within range. Hanabi is outside of range. Miyoshino Shiki is well within range. Here's Isla Coleman ahead by 2.159 seconds. Fourth for Nina Amano, nothing to be done about her. Penultimate lap, led by Isla. Irie second, and it's too close to call for third. Currently it's Burin who's third, but I don't think Nene nor Rie will I don't know. Provisional championship might as well be for Miyoshino Shiki. White flag, 1 to go for the season, led by Isla Coleman. Irie a distant second. Then I'm on a third, but not quite a race win. Not even close to a race win. Isla Coleman onto the backstretch. It's gonna be really close. I think Miyoshino Shiki might be the provisional champion, but for this race, who's gonna win it? It's gonna be Isla Coleman at the line. Winning at Auto Club, Irie second. Oh, Perrin finishes third. And Furuyuri finishes 11th, and Miyoshino Shiki 13th. They're both within range. But I think it's gonna be Miyoshino Shiki as the provisional overall champion. Because Rie didn't make it. Mami failed to score. Rika Noyura didn't make targets. Ramilia didn't make targets. Provided maths are correct, I think Miyoshino Shiki will be the overall CorpoCar champion. Let's bring the points and confirm. I think it's going to be Miyoshino Shiki with the overall champion, unless it's Furuyuri. Hell if I know. First year top three: Isla, Irie, Perrin. That's Isla's first race win. Irie, another second place finish, and Perrin, another podium. And same thing here. Isla, Irie, Perrin. And let down the points. Perrin, Nene. So close, but yet so far. Peony, another top 5 finish for her. Pippa, Baruka, Nia, Iori, Sheena, Yuri, Hanabi, Shiki, Aletta Anan, Saba, Lumi, Pina, Shi, Rita, Rie, Yura, Aoi, Nessa Kazune, Meno, Remy, Rina, Lisa, and Charlotte. They all score points. Charlotte scores points. No points for Tenma Miami. So she's not going to win the overall championship. And all 46 are in, and we're going to mark down the points. These points will be official. These points will be official. And we're going to have our final standings up and at 'em No Furrier didn't win the race. Come on, it's Isla Coleman who won. It's Isla Coleman who won, and the bonus point for AOE from Pole, and yes, my master, right? Miyoshino Shiki, congratulations, CorpoCar Series Season 2 champion, Miyoshino Shiki. The only member of PRISM Project without a proper channel logo on her car, and she wins the overall championship despite not winning a race. Can you believe it? Oh, what a mess! What a mess this is. And for the second consecutive season, Furrier will come home with a second place overall finish. Third is Tenma Miami, fourth is Vermilion Nephis, and fifth is Amamachi Hanabi. So Miyoshino Shiki is your grand champion with 421 points, and Furrier will win the Phase Connect Championship with 412 overall points. Amamachi Hanabi, of course, wins the Tsunderia Championship, and Nena Amano is your Kawaii champion. So yeah, congratulations to Miyoshino Shiki. Is she live right now? Well, not streaming, but when I get yeah. Wow, not much in the way of streams in which I'm able to catch Miyoshino Shiki live that isn't a members only stream or a first person view stream. So we're gonna have to wait a while before I could even bother bringing Shiki the whatever you call it, the $5 super chat. If you want to, you can give her a $5 super chat to congratulate her for a championship, even though she will have no effing clue what this is all about with the series. I'll Irie and Burr in your top three. That looks fine. So yeah. Here's the final standings. Miyoshino Shiki wins overall without winning a single race. Awkward, but there you have it. Yeah. And despite 2 race wins for Kamizuki Naki, she finishes 7th overall. And Furrier will finish 2nd overall. The perpetual 2nd place finisher. Isn't point standings crazy? All right, yeah, we'll just call it for now, and Kamasho Rita will finish dead last, the only one to not even crack the 100-point barrier. So yeah, Miyoshino Shiki wins the overall championship and PRISM Project championship. Yeah, another PRISM Project overall champion who didn't win a single race that season. And yeah, history also repeats itself with Furrier winning Phase Connect, a second silver star for her. And I speak too much of myself. I gotta wrap up for today. Yeah. So yeah, that's it, I guess. Your champion in PRISM Project 3rd Generation is Miyoshino Shiki. She'll get a gold star. The other agency champions will get silver stars. For Furrieri, it'll be a second silver star. Anyway, that'll do it for the VTuber Racing Project for 2022. We'll be back in 2023 for more action. We have the Formula Hall World Championship. We have Niji Car Racing on NR 2003. Yeah. So yeah. Oh yeah, what was I about to say? Oh yeah, we have IndyCar series scheduled to begin in late January or in February. We have Niji Car Season 3 in NR 2003 and Formula Hall World Championship in the Assetto Corsa, which should start soon. So that's enough for me. Once again, congratulations to Miyoshino Shiki, your overall champion for CorpoCar Season 2. So that's gonna do it. That's gonna do it for me for 2022. So have a safe and happy holidays. Merry Christmas to everyone. See you again after the New Year's break. See you again in 2023 for more VTuber Racing. Take care, everyone. See you again very soon for more VTuber Racing. Otsudag.